Hi everyone, this is Courtney from Wied Farm. Today I want to go through and talk about the different breeds of chickens that we have here at the farm and go over some of the good and bad qualities about each one. One of the very first chickens that we had here at Wied Farm was a Golden Comet. Golden Comets have a lot going for them. They are a production breed. They produce 300 to 350 very large eggs in a year, which is fantastic. They also are sex linked, which means if you're buying 25 hens, you are probably getting 25 hens. We've actually never gotten a Golden Comet rooster. One downside with the Golden Comets, they are a very small bird. This makes them so that they're not nearly as cold tolerant as some of our larger birds. If you live in a colder climate, that's something you'll have to think about. One of our other favorite breeds is called a black sex link. So this obviously is also a sex-linked bird, meaning that you're not going to get any roosters, which really is nice. Black sex-links are fairly good egg layers. They're laying 250 plus eggs a year, so not quite as much as that Golden Comet, but the reason is because they are a larger bird. Now, them being a larger bird means two things. One, it means that they're dual purpose, which simply means that when they get to those end of those laying years that you can turn them into a stew chicken, and there will be quite a bit of meat on there. But they also are a lot more cold hardy. Black sex-links also have this kind of unique quality. Because they're black, there is a thought in the chicken world that they actually may scare away hawks. And I will say, as soon as we got our black sex-links, we had way fewer hawk attacks, and as a result, lost way fewer chickens that year. Another hen that we got early on was called an amberlink. Now, an amberlink is another hybrid chicken designed for production, and so they lay very well. They lay 300 plus eggs per year. They're slightly larger than the Golden Comet, which is nice for that cold tolerance aspect. Amberlinks are also good foragers, which makes them a great option for either free range or pasture raising your hens. However, the main problem we've run into with our amberlinks is that they tend to be egg eaters. They are about the only hen that we've had trouble with that with, and as a result, we probably won't be buying very many more of them in the future. The next hen on the list is a barred rock. So we've had a handful of barred rocks. It's one of the first birds that we got, actually. Barred rocks are a heritage breed, and so as a result, their characteristics are going to be a little bit more predictable, which is nice in some ways. With barred rocks, though, they are not sex-linked, and so you are going to be getting some roosters. We ordered 25 hens. We ended up getting about 16 hens and 9 roosters that first time. Not a fun experience. They are considered dual purpose because they put on enough weight that they make it to where if you have to cull a rooster, it does make a good stew chicken, so that's nice. Depending on what you're looking for in a flock, though, a barred rock might be a good option, but just know they don't lay quite as many eggs as a production hen, and so if pure productivity is what you're looking for, a barred rock is probably not the right option for you. A newer hen that I don't know quite as much about is the ISA Brown. This is the first time that we've gotten these birds. They are excellent egg layers. They have been bred purely for productivity, so you do end up with the same trouble of them being on the smaller side and not being quite as cold tolerant. But as a result, because they're so small, they convert feed to eggs incredibly efficiently. And so again, if productivity is what you're going for, an ISA Brown might be a good option as well. Now, another new bird for us this year has been the buff Orpington. Buff Orpingtons are a larger dual-purpose breed. They tend to lay, though, a lot less than your production breeds, laying about 250 eggs per year. Still a respectable number of eggs for such a large chicken. With buff Orpingtons, they are very docile, they're very beautiful, and they're super friendly. They're a great option if you have small children. They make a good pet chicken. Also just a very good backyard bird all around. All right, time for my least favorite chicken we've ever owned, guys. This might surprise some people, but it is the silver lace Wyandotte. These are considered a dual purpose bird, so you can get meat from them. However, silver lace Wyandottes only lay 200 to 250 eggs a year. The issues that we've had with them, though, is with their personality. They're just very odd birds. They're beautiful to look at, don't get me wrong, but silver lace Wyandottes, they're very squirrely. They are so fast, and so if you have to catch them for any reason at all, good luck. On top of that, though, they're also not sex-linked, so you're going to be probably getting a handful of roosters in your batch. If you're looking for just a pretty backyard flock, they are a beautiful option. But for us on a farm where we're trying to make money off of our eggs, silver lace Wyandottes are just not worth the hassle. That's all I have for this one, friends. If you are looking into getting chicks, especially if this spring is your first time getting chickens, please do your homework. You want to make sure you're getting a bird that suits your needs. If you're looking for just a very fun, all-around good backyard chicken, those dual-purpose breeds tend to be a better option. If you're in this for the money, though, make sure you're sticking to the productivity side of things. Mostly going to be looking at hybrids, as well as just a few of those heritage breeds. Good luck ordering your chicks. Happy hunting. This was Courtney from Ruby Red Farm. I'll see you all next time.